tutorial to show you how to add the elastic to the Maid You Look top 2.0. So turn your top inside out and you want to grab some elastic that's about 1/2 inch. You don't need to get as much elastic as I have. They definitely have a smaller amount. So leaving about 1/2 inch, kind of like where my thumb is placed on the left, you want to place one side on the left. And you want to actually cut your elastic with some stretch in it. I always like to leave an extra 2 inches, so if I need to adjust it later on, I don't have to use a new piece of elastic. So you don't want to sew it not stretched out, because it beats the purpose of the support. So I've stretched it out, and I'm going to mark it with a pen at the point that I'm going to sew it on. And then I'm just marking the left-hand side. It's not necessary, but it definitely helps. So now you can see I've kind of stretched it about an inch. So now you're just going to start sewing on the left-hand side. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. You can use thread that's the same color, but you want to make sure you can't see it from the front. And now I'm going to start sewing the side on the right. You can see I have that extra bit of elastic to adjust later on if I need to. And as I'm sewing it, you can kind of see it pinches the top together. And you definitely want that because it will stretch out as you wear it, especially if you have a larger bust. So now I have my placement. I'm going to start sewing it right in the middle of the bust as well. So before trying on to see if you need to adjust it, it is handy to do this middle point, but you could try on the top and see if it's if you have stretched the elastic out enough. But I've gone ahead and done the middle. I've done this before, so after your middle section is done, you can try on and make sure that it's the right elasticity that you want, and then you can go ahead and sew in these spots. And then you want to turn it back around and make sure you can't see any thread. You can kind of see it has a little bit of stretch to it.